Hey guys, my name is Jared and I'm the owner of Classy Cart. I wanted to go over, some 101 things of how to be successful in coffee catering. So, I actually started coffee catering myself years ago. That's how I got into building coffee carts. And so I just wanted to go over a few pointers to help you with your success because I've gotten a lot of information over the years from, coffee caterers and coffee businesses. I talk to mobile coffee businesses every day and brick and mortars as well. So this is to help you in your mobile journey if you're planning on starting a coffee cart. So these are just a few points, by the way. It could be in any order, but this is just to have some useful information for you. So number one is, I would say, when you're trying to start a coffee business, a mobile coffee business, is get momentum, and really just go hard all at once. And the reason why I say that is because I sell a lot of coffee carts to a lot of different coffee caterers. And a common theme I see is coffee caterers new to the business. They might not start their business like a year later, they'll buy the cart and then start maybe a year later, or they may not ever start at all. And so I always tell them, hey, like right when you get the cart, get started, make that money back from that coffee cart because these carts are not cheap, so we want to make our money back as quick as possible. And, number two is I would say, get a solid menu of drinks, nothing too crazy. I would say maybe get 5 drinks. You don't need 30 drinks on your cart. When you're just starting out, do not overwhelm yourself. If you need to, in the meantime, buy a Breville, cheap Breville off Amazon. Practice steaming, practice grinding. Just get things going. Practice your menu skills there, and start building drinks. And number 3 is, find a gig somehow, some way. So the way I started out personally is I actually had a hard time starting out because I started out when I was around 20 years old. I'm 33 now. And so back then I did not know anything about the coffee business. So I had a really hard time getting business. The way I started getting business is what happened was there was this nonprofit and I was like, oh, what if I, do it for free because it's for a really good cause. And from there, I started doing coffee catering for that nonprofit. And then guess what? Other people started to say, hey, can you do it for this nonprofit, for this nonprofit? And I started getting paid. So I started off with a free gig and that started to build on top from there. And then the next thing I did from there to have a successful coffee catering business was, I found a niche. Back then, not a lot of people were rebranding their carts. Still, not a lot of people are rebranding carts. But for example, what I'll do is on the front of the cart, if someone's wedding, I'll put their name, especially for brands like Home Depot, like they'll hire coffee caterers now. Like I'll put Home Depot on the front of their cart because they want stuff for their Instagram as well. So I would say rebranding, if you're not rebranding in your mobile coffee business, or you just bought your cart and you're thinking about maybe doing it, I would say definitely jump into that because you can really charge a premium when you charge customers. Like for example, if I'm charging $2,000 for an event, if I'm going to do their sign and everything, I'll probably charge like $2,800. So it's a nice premium, and it's a good thing to offer your customers. And from there, I would say, if you need to, find a good paid marketing people. I hate saying that because really you should really start off on Instagram first and marketing yourself. But I personally know somebody who's like a professional in the coffee catering space to like get your name out there. I'm not associated with them financially at all. Like I don't get a commission from them. I just know that they're very successful about getting coffee caterers out there and getting their name out there to get more business. Because sometimes, like especially like in Southern California, it's so congested when it comes to the coffee cart space. So it might help having some professional help. But if you are not financially there, because I think they charge like $1,000 a month or something like that. If you are not there, I would say if you're not financially there, I would say, just really market yourself well on Instagram and be very consistent. I'm pretty bad at it, to be honest. So I have other people do it for me now. Yeah, that's like my 5 points right there, maybe 6. But if you have any questions, let me know and I will be happy to answer.